No, it's not
No,
working.
I
No.
didn't. Nobody's in here yet anyway, so nobody else saw that but you. So I'm
It's
okay.
all good. Give us
Herb
some
and
time.
Rodg,
Give some time.
Unhinged After Dark. Fun show as always on Saturday nights. Both of us a little tired, so it might not go as long as normal. But NFL playoffs are on.
Yeah.
With Seahawks and San Francisco playing, so we will be kind of watching that one. We were asked, actually sent a text message, and we're like, hey, you guys going on fourth quarter? And at the time it was like 17th. I was like, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get on and get out, and maybe not work. Wait for that. And got some random basketball on another screen, and we will talk Alabama transfer portal today. We'll talk about Alabama's victory over Oklahoma, and then, like I said, a little bit of playoffs action. So say hi to what's up. Jeff said he saw it. Jeff, no, you can't get anything by you, Jeff. Can't get anything by you. So love you guys. Like we shouted you guys out this week, man. You guys and Clint Lamb have been two of our biggest sources of transfer portal stuff. So we appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys keeping us abreast of everything. Don't get horny. Oh, okay. Latoya, what's up? How are you doing? Always good to see you. Yes, Randy. You know what's funny about the After Dark part two? When we first started this show, we went on at 7:30. We were like, the second it got dark, we're like, it's dark. All right, let's go on. We're old men. We got to get in and get out of here. So what's up? Yeah, Nick, I got that. I got that thing from Shefty too as well.
Yeah,
Bo Nick broke it. You got to be thinking if you're the Broncos, like, come on, man.
Yeah, you're also thinking if you're the Bills, like if you're the Bills, you're like, man, if we had just won that game, we probably would have got a pass to the Super Bowl. But
yep. What's up, Alex? I actually picked the Texans, man.
Alex. I did too.
I love Will Anderson and Coach Ryan's, but
I picked the Texans.
That one up for so Alex, one of our 6
members. Yes. Thank you, Alex. We appreciate you for joining us.
Yep. I should have shouted out Nick Beasley in that category also. I'm mad at Nick though. I tried to talk a little football with Nick, and he was like, "F you, Herb." I was like, "Well,
really?
Dang, my bad." Okay. Yeah. So, it is weird that the what it puts on that game. The Texans and because who is backing up in Denver right now? I didn't even look that up.
It's Jarrett Stidham, and then after that, Sam Ehlinger.
Are you serious? Oh my God! I can't say they got the shaft because what do you have, like 5 turnovers in this game from Buffalo?
Yeah, I think Randy's referring to the catch though that was called an interception. I thought it was a catch too. Yeah. When I looked at it and all the replay, I thought it was a catch, but no, I'm not there on the field. But
yeah. I always kind of defer to the guy that's in the booth, and he was arguing with it. But I'll be honest, after I saw it, I would have called it a catch. I just figured it seemed anywhere like I would have. So,
hey, good evening, Herb.
Oh, which one are we doing? The drink or the shot?
I'm just drinking.
Okay.
Hydrate, yeah.
Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.
Hydrating. Everybody, stay hydrated properly.
Yes.
What up? Yep, that's what we're talking about. What's up, TJ?
TJ, thank you for joining us.
This is wild to me, Jeff. Instead of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And this is something and like most of the NFL talk I do is Wednesday mornings with Bo. So I was wondering if he's going to bring it up. But if you're Josh Allen, at what point do you have to think? Because they had that stat up there, right? Out of his last 5 exits, it's like 4 to Patrick Mahomes and 1 to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And like now neither one of those guys, and then like Lamar's not in, and now it's just anybody who pops up is knocking out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think for Buffalo, you're like, do we try to fix the whole defense, or do we get a number 1 wide receiver, or can we do all of that in one offseason? But chances are running out of Buffalo, Raj.
They are. Time is limited. I think he's had his opportunities, and I think we talked about this on Nick's show last time we were on there, and I was like, I don't know how much more longer Josh Allen's going to be in Buffalo. I mean, obviously, they're not going to try to get rid of him or anything, but as far as to reference what you're talking about, I mean, that window is going to be closing and closing if it already hasn't. So I think they need to go out and try to get a number 1 wide receiver. Keon Coleman obviously is not playing up to the potential that he has. I think his personality is cool, and that's what everybody likes about him, but on the field play just isn't there.
Yeah. Like sometimes you don't want to just be as cool as the other side of the pillow. Like I need you to be as cool as this side of the pillow. So that's part of the
Okay. Okay.
Carol, we're sorry to hear that. That's
oh, I'm sorry about that.
I feel
Carol.
like on Wednesday with what you're did we just get another turnover in
what do you want? Which one are you watching? I'm on commercial. What are you watching?
Seattle? Or is that just a big play?
Oh
no, just a big play. Just a big play. No, just a big play.
Oh,
Big Mike. Mike already texted me a picture, Raj. Mike is drinking with us. So he is having a good, properly hydrated time.
No, hydrating with us. Hydrating.
Yeah. And yeah, Kat, it is terrible. I mean, you're the number one seed, you're handling business, you knock off, Buffalo. No matter what happens, whoever wins is coming to see you next week. And this happens like it's
like I said, man. Houston plays New England tomorrow. I picked Houston to win that game. And I think Houston might get to the Super Bowl now. Mm-hmm. I would love that for D'Amico Ryans and the crew.
He said it was an awkward QB need to, so it looked funny. Yes, that whole ending of it. I don't know. I did think they were playing for a field goal at first, and then they just went deep on them. And you get a couple pass interferences, but like I said, they thought it was a call too. So Alex is with you, Stidham. And Nick said he's been sick this week. So, Nick, hope you get to feeling better soon.
Nick, hope you feel better, man.
And he said yes to you, Raj.
Yeah, when I was mentioning that Brandon Cook said we both thought it was a catch, but it was overturned to interception. I thought it was a catch too. So they kind of got screwed there. But hey, here's what it is.
Well, like I said, it's hard for me to feel too bad I'm on one because Josh Allen was just like this, just terrible today.
Yeah, he
fumbles lost too as well. Like you didn't play well enough to win that game. So and underthrows. Yeah, this was. And look, has it been fair to Josh Allen all year? No, they've been asking him to be Superman all year. Yeah, so I get it. Way too much on his plate. But this was not his best game today.
Yep.
And yeah, Jeff, it's shocking how. How much they changed when they had Diggs and how they kind of elevated themselves. And then you kind of get rid of a guy like that and you don't replace him. Like Raj says, the guys that are on the roster are just not your number one. So they did. So, and I think you do see that in little snippets, give Bryce Young a number one wide receiver and the season gets a little bit better, it's you just see that all over the league. Philly, no matter what you think of AJ Brown, and their renegade, they still at least made the attempt. So Josh Allen is basically out there trying to throw to himself at times. So, tomorrow Texas is not winning there. All right, my bad.
I'm going with Houston in that defense, man. I think they're going to be all over Drake May. Again, this is kind of Bama bias too. D'Amico Ryans, Will Anderson. Sure. We would love to see those guys win another game.
Ty, J Bake, royalty in the house.
So before we move on, Herb, let me ask you this. So is it safe to say that Denver's not going to win another game in the playoffs? Is that it?
I mean, the defense will keep them in it. I'll say this. If it's against the Patriots, I'm like, oh, that's going to be tough. If it was against Houston, the way Houston's offense looks at time, they could squeak out like a 13-10, with that one. It'd be crazy. But if it gets the Patriots who actually have an MVP candidate in May, that's a tough one. So I had the game on mute for a lot of it. So we have my nieces and nephews are at the house, and the nephew is 3.5, which means Raj already knows. He's quickly approaching that. Lots of running around, but my favorite thing I think about kids that age is I want to watch what I want to watch. I don't care what you're watching. I want to watch what I want to watch. I might not watch what I said I wanted to watch. But if you turn it back to what you want to watch, then I'm going to get mad and say, I want to watch what I want to watch.
I did that today. I was on daddy duty this afternoon, and I think it was the Buffalo Denver game, or not Buffalo Denver, but Buffalo Denver game. And the kids were out there like, I want to watch this. I was like, no, we're watching football. Oh, you know what it was? It was the basketball game. It was the Alabama OU basketball game. And they're like, I want to watch this. I was like, no, we're watching basketball. We got 10 minutes of basketball left. After that, we can watch what y'all want to watch. They're like, okay. I'm like, yeah. And most of the time, I don't do that unless it's like an Alabama football game. But this time I'm like, no, I want to finish this game, make sure we get the win. After that, y'all got it. It's all y'all. So
we'll look up. All I have to say, Kat, I wasn't listening, so I didn't get the update. And this one for him. When did he break his ankle exactly?
I don't.
Football players break bones and finish stuff like no. Other.
I don't.
Keon Sabb did the same thing, right?
What up?
With Keon Sabb last year, or I guess not this last football year before, when he broke his foot, he finished the game.
He just kept playing.
But yes, roll tide, Jay Bake, hope all is well. So it gets so much better, Rich. Yes. So that's for us. That's the 13 and 15-year-old that we have here. One of them has a friend in town, so she just goes over there. The other one, I had to take her to my parents' house today. She slept. She slept on the way there. She slept there. She was awake for about 10 minutes. She slept on the way back. She slept when she got here. I'm like, all right, this is easy. So Cheater said the second to last play.
I saw that too. But even Adam Schefter said it was the second last play. So that's unfortunate for the Broncos, man.
I thought he was calling somebody out that we don't like.
Yeah,
he's like that. Cheater said it. So maybe so, Jay, but they said he's out for the next game.
I think they said fracture, but he's out. So that's it. And I don't think Denver wins their next game. But right now, I don't care. My Dolphins are in it, so I'm not really pulling for anybody necessarily. But I wouldn't mind seeing Houston get in there. That would be interesting.
So Mike said he's heading here. Mike's going to do surgery on him. So
oh Lord,
okay, Big Mike.
Yeah,
Mike's been drinking and he's going to do the surgery. That's
imagine that.
I forgot to say this when Randy stopped in a minute ago. Randy texted me this week and said he's going to try and take over the world, Raj. So get your seats.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Randy,
whenever I hear that, it always reminds me of the Animaniacs from the 90s. Wasn't it their plot to take over the world? You remember the Animaniacs, that cartoon? Yes.
Wait, what was the cartoon, Raj?
Was it not the Animaniacs? Was it?
No.
Hold on.
Come on, Raj. There's two of them.
I forgot. Man, I forgot. I'm drawing a blank. I thought it was Pinky in the Brain. Yes.
All by yourself.
I forgot. Pinky in the Brain. That was them trying to take over the world. But do you remember the Animaniacs though? They were like,
yeah, of course. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Yes.
Do you remember?
I do now. What I remember from the WB is that frog. You remember that frog? What was the frog's name? It was like he actually had a name for the frog. I forgot. Anyway, get off tangent here. The backup Jay Bake is Jared Stidham. We'll go old dude from Auburn, and then behind him I think is Sam Ellinger from Texas. So it's not Bo Nix basically. So let me see. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's Pinky in the Brain, and then that's true. Be great. Really good there. Randy, glad you had a good day today, man. I think we did too. So yeah, awesome to hear. Always good to hear good news. So
all I want to know is Randy singing a song about it. Like, is he rapping like Ice Cube? Was a good day?
Randy,
come on, Randy. Are you dropping the mixtape or what, Randy? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Kyle's in the building. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't remember Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you remember that one, Herb?
I do not.
I don't remember that.
You got me on that one. You got me on that one.
It looks like Seattle just scored.
Yeah, they scored again.
Okay.
San Francisco has two. Now, San Francisco does get the ball after half, but I don't know if this game will be. I mean, the last game they played was like 13-3, and now you get this: a kickoff return on the first play, score right before half. Oh, Randy said he's dropping a mixtape. Randy, I'm buying it. I'm in.
I'm definitely buying that.
But like Raj says, Echo, definitely glad that you had a good day, man.
Appreciate it. Of course.
Feel free to share. What else, Raj? What else? I guess we ended up with way more NFL than.
NFL news is good. Are you excited about the Super Bowl approaching? Do you have Super Bowl plans? Are you all throwing a party or just?
I mean, we'll probably have people here. Can I say this, by the way?
Yeah.
Super Bowl's on Sunday. Great. Love it. The college football national championship game's on Monday. Hate it.
I hate it. I hate that.
You know?
Because you go to Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I think you're
No, you go to work that day. You're at work the whole time thinking about the game. Even if you're not playing, you're thinking about, okay, what's going to happen? Then you finally get home. You got to get home, do all your stuff at night. Then the game goes on like, well, it starts at 6:30, but it doesn't really start till like. I mean, kickoff's not going to be closer. Kickoff's going to be closer to like 7, but it's just a weird night to have it on because
it is.
The reason I say that is because you remember the second and 26. You remember that game, and that was a Monday night. And you remember how we were on the phone I was up till like 3 a.m. With that game. I just could not get to bed because I was so excited. And then I'm thinking I got to go back to work the next day, so I only slept for like 4 hours because I was so excited about that game. But I wish the college football national championship could be on Saturday though.
Yeah, Saturday, or I would take Sunday too, but Monday is just a terrible day for it.
Yeah.
I already invited Mike over, and I'm like, Mike's got to work early on Tuesday. So, and you know, if Mike has to leave a party over, the party stops when Mike walks out.
Well, the party stops when Mike leaves. Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We all know that. So. Cheers and roll time. And thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us on a Saturday night. One of those people that is not. Jump over here, drop us a line at least. We see a bunch of people on Twitter as well. Like, subscribe, become one of our members. We got to do something special. We're up to 6 members. We got to do something special. Rod's already asking, like, what do we do special for the member? We got to do something special for him.
Yeah.
So who knows? So we're already used to Monday Night Football. Why not college tonight, NFL tomorrow, Monday?
Yeah.
I'd be fine with either. And I guess, like, to that point, they're trying to avoid, miss the NFL playoffs, but something's got to happen. I had a chance to go to a championship game one time, but because it was on Monday, it was like miss work all day on Monday, and then it's late. And you got to find it's just too much stuff. So I don't like. Said next year college is 6 days later than the seat. And the other problem is I agree with Dan Lanning what he said, and others have said, like the calendar needs to be moved up. Like,
yes.
Around January or like around the end of December versus pushing out further and further and then messing up the day. So I appreciate that, Kyle.
Just got the notification that the Atlanta Falcons have a new coach.
I got the notification, but I didn't click on it yet. So.
Stefanski from Cleveland.
No.
Yeah.
I thought he would land as a coordinator somewhere, but I didn't think he would jump right back into coaching.
Yeah,
he'd get a head spot. Now he was highly regarded, and a lot of people blame Cleveland front, the management. I mean, you can't mess up the quarterback situation that long and it all be, the coach. So it definitely is front office. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what the Falcons are doing. I don't know if they know what they're doing. But I don't know. We got some NFL people in here. Is that a good hire for them or not? I'd love to hear what people think.
And I think Miami is trying to hire the Green Bay's defensive coordinator as their new coach. So at this point, I think whoever we get, we can't really do worse than what we're at. And I don't think McDaniel was a bad coach. I think he was a good coordinator. He has a good offensive mind, but it's just like you got to get the right guys in there at this point. I think we were holding Tua longer than we should have, and we have to understand that Tua's been through a lot of injuries. College and NFL, and I just think it's starting to add up, and he's just not the same guy he used to be, and I don't think he ever will be. So,
well, she's over it. Falcons keep doing the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'd love to hear from somebody who. Like I said, Stefanski was definitely highly regarded, but I just didn't think that this was something he'd slide back in. Yeah, I don't think so either. Jeff wants one of the Kubiaks for the Steelers. Or you just say toss it up, don't even care which one. I'm going to look up the rest of the Kubiaks. If there's a little kid Kubiak somewhere that we can get you, Jeff.
Oh, my gosh.
Saints fans say the Falcons could continue to mess it up. It's fine. So, Roger, if you had to root for one of the teams left in it, is it the Texans?
Let me look at the playoff bracket right now just to see. Let me see.
Hail Mary from the 49ers,
by
the way.
Honestly, yeah. I think the Seahawks.
Oh, my gosh. Looked like they had a shot at it. Looks like they had a shot at it.
I'll go for Houston. They got D'Amico Ryans played at Bama, Will Anderson, Henry. Don't forget Henry To'o was at Bama, too.
Yeah.
I forgot if Christian Miller's still on the team or not, but Yeah, I'm going to go with Houston right now. I think they have a good chance. They got to get past New England tomorrow, though, in New England. Yeah. Oh, see, now I'm just seeing the Hail Mary.
Oh, what? We got to buy you a new TV. All right, where we get the Giants. Yeah. So Joe, on the show that with Football Talk with Bo, his Wednesday morning wrap up, he actually called this one about a week before. He was like, he thought it would be a great fit for them. So I know we've been getting text messages or alerts all day about them being on there and getting it finalized, but I think it's a great spot for them, and I think that division is winnable.
I think that's it. Yeah, and you've got your quarterback, you've got your receiver. You just got to build up the team a little bit. And no, sorry to interrupt you, but to your point, the division is just kind of up in the air. You saw what happened to Philly this year. You know how good they're going to be next year. Dallas is always up and down. You never know how that's going to be. And then there's, the Giants and the Commanders. So the division's up for the grabs. So I was hoping we got Harbaugh in Miami, but I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't think Harbaugh wanted to be in Miami, though.
No, I think if you're Harbaugh, you want a position where it's not more of a either full rebuild or so. You remember we used to play that game with Mr. U, and it was where he'd give you 5 teams and he like who's close to winning Super Bowl, who's slide them all out. I always picked the team that was settled at quarterback for the team that I thought would be the furthest. And if you're Miami and you have no idea what you're doing with quarterback right now, I don't think that's a position Harbaugh wanted to get into. So like I think for him it's like you kind of said, if he liked Jackson Dart and that's a place he wanted to go, if he believes in Jackson Dart, then that's where he would start. So
makes sense.
You're saying Weiss Jr. I hadn't heard that one yet, so that's interesting. But I think McDaniel, like I said, I think he'd be good as a coordinator. And Philly's got to get something done on offense for sure. So he was saying yes and yes. I've been checking it out a little bit more, and I guess maybe I clicked on it once or I reposted it or something, because now in our algorithm, every time we click on there, it shows up on there. So
the Miller's Edge,
Christian Miller,
I see it a lot.
Popping up on our page more and more, so we've definitely been checking it out. So,
you just said algorithm. The cool kids call it the algo. It's the algo.
No, then I'm not one of the cool kids. I don't think I
apparently not.
One. Yeah,
apparently not.
I do a podcast with my brother. Like, how can I be cool?
Yeah.
Although the Kelsey brothers are brothers, and they do one, so
they do too. Maybe we need to get on theirs, or they need to get on ours. Randy said,
okay, wait.
Yeah,
I already know that. Yeah.
So we're talking about the Texans. Oh yeah, Kamari Latham and Nick Chubb are on the Texans too. I forgot about that, Randy.
I just clicked that 2 seconds ago.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad. I've been hydrating. I'm only referencing Bama guys. So what were you saying now? Okay, so this is the new thing. We need to get on the Kelsey's Brothers podcast, and they need to get on our podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you, all right now, folks, because I'm cutting this out. Okay, Rod.
Okay.
You're on they ask you for a video submission.
Yes.
To tell them why we should be on their podcast. So this is how you approach it. And
ready?
Yes.
I don't have any money. I don't have a lot going on in my life. All my bank accounts are negative, but I know if I get on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, whatever it's called, I know what it's called, but I can't remember because I haven't eaten today and my memory's slipping. Just give us this one shot, brother. I don't even have water or drink in my house or juice. I just got liquor. Hydration, please, Kelsey Brothers. Give me and my brother one shot. We're lonely. We don't have friends or anything. Oh, give us that one shot to just be on TV or whatever you call it. My computer's about to die because I didn't pay for the bill this month, and I just don't know when it's going to come back up. Just give us the one shot, Travis and Jason. One shot is all we need. Just like Eminem said on that movie, Great Mile, 2 Mile, 8 Mile, whatever it's called. Give us that one shot. And cut. Was that not it? I cannot wait till you cut that out and put it on YouTube.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah. I can't believe that was your first thought. How do we get the Kelsey Brothers to let us on their podcast, that's what he would do. So,
you know what we'll do? We'll ask J-Bake. J-Bake, get us in touch with the Kelsey brothers. We want them to be on our pod, and we'll be on their pod. Vice versa, whatever it is. Get us in touch, man. J-Bake knows people that know people.
Most viral, yes. I'm gonna send it to the Kelsey brothers somehow.
Do it.
They might not ever see it, but I'm cutting it and I'm sending it, and we'll just see what happens. My favorite part is gonna be the people who just see that short and don't watch the show and be like,
what's going on? Yeah.
So, I think Jay Bake was in another conversation. He didn't hear you say in touch with them.
Okay.
All right, 24-6. So where do you want to go from here? Alabama wins a tough one at Oklahoma today.
Yes, it was a nasty game.
Frustrating.
Free throws were bad. We were like 15 for 26 on free throws. Did not play well. I'm not going to lie to you, Herb. I know, and I'll say this again. I've said this before. Herb even clarified at the beginning of the season. He said this season might be a down year in college basketball for us. He's not saying we won't make the tournament, but just don't get your expectations too high. Based on what I've seen right now, I think we'll be lucky to win 2 games in the tournament. Again, this is early. I don't know what the bracket's going to look like. I'm saying that because I don't think we'll be a high seed. Maybe a little lower, and we're going to play some tough games. And sometimes we play some really good games, but sometimes when we're off, we're really, really off. Again, 15 for 26 at Oklahoma. This wasn't a good Oklahoma team. We just didn't play that well. Another thing that bothers me is health. I mean, I have no idea when Whitesell is going to be back. He's like one of our best 3-point shooters, but he plays like 1 or 2 games and he's out 3 or 4 games, vice versa. We didn't know if Taylor Bobone was going to play. He played. I think he got hurt later on in the game. This is just going to be one of those off years for the college basketball team. And then obviously Philon's going to be gone after this year, so I don't know who we got coming in.
Yeah. So the problem is, and one reason why I thought it was just the transition for sure with losing a lot of your experience from last year. I knew that part was going to hurt, but other schools are getting those big men in. That's not helping us. So, Jay Bake said what was said. He said,
J-Bake, we were joking around. Herb mentioned something about the Kelsey Brothers podcast, and I told everybody, you know people that know people, so we need to get in touch with the Kelsey Brothers so we could be on their podcast or they could be on our podcast. That's all it is. We're just joking around. That's all it is, man.
Yeah. So, and Kat does not want to say that I was right about the team, and it's not something that I want to be right about. But you could tell right now that a lot of our strategy is like before we had at least a couple guys at a couple secondary, but if Aiden Holloway's not hitting, right?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be maybe your second best player. Aiden Sherrill is playing well, but it's not like we dump it down to him. Sometimes we do pick and rolls.
We don't.
There's no back to the basket moves. Right now, what we almost seem to do is like, hey, Philon, just bail us out. Just do whatever you want and see if you can bail us out. And like today, for 35 minutes of the game, that didn't work because he wasn't hitting. And then down the stretch, because he's a great player, he was hitting. But we don't have a we don't have a way to get easy baskets when it's time. And we start playing this frenetic pace that weakens our defense on the other end. So somebody from the other team always gets off. It's just a tough formula. But I say all that to say, though, like this is to me not an indictment of Oates. Like you can't be at a football school with a good basketball team and every year is going to be great.
Right.
Like if he still makes the Sweet 16 this year, that's to me is still a great accomplishment.
Exactly.
For his long term.
That's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alex, that's the thing is we need to get bigger in the paint, but you have to understand, and Herb's made this point before, our team doesn't attract big men. If you're a big man and you don't shoot threes, you're not going to want to come to Bama. We saw what happened to Big Cliff. He got some playing time. Grant Nelson got some playing time, but Grant Nelson had to pop out and shoot some threes. Aiden Sherrill shoots some threes. He can make some of them, but we don't have any real dominant big men that are going to stay down low because we play on the perimeter. That's just our game, and that's NATO's DNA, and that's going to be out. That's how it is as long as he's here. So,
we might have laughed at like Zach Edey when he was there, and then with Michigan's got some bigs, Purdue, Gonzaga, but there is a spot where you're like, look, I don't know what's going on. The shots aren't falling. Like, because Joe put it up there. You cannot win just shooting threes. No. And we are a high volume 3-point shooting team, but we're not a great 3-point shooting team. And we haven't been under Nate Oates, but we hit the high, the wide open ones at a high clip. But when we can't get those when we come up against size and we can't get those wide open ones, we don't have a backup plan. And that's kind of the problem. So I did see where he said, I will say this. I think Nate Oates has gotten to the point for sure where there should be some grace if this is a down season, from what we expect as fans. I think football, that's a whole nother beast as far as making adjustments. But for Nate Oates, I'll give him credit. And he's been critical of the team. He says it's on them. But when I look at this team makeup, I don't see where the changes are coming from. It's almost like you need Reitzel out there now just because you're going to live and die by the three. You need your best 3-point shooter, But if Bol or Bol Bowen is healthy, he's not giving you size down low because he wants to.
No, he's not. He wants to shoot three. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. And again, Reitzel has like another leg injury, so you don't know how severe that's going to be. He's coming off with the Achilles, right? I think it is an Achilles injury, so you don't know when he's going to be good to go, and then how long he's going to be good to go. So I'm not looking for this team to win the SEC, but make it to the tournament. Hopefully we win 1 or 2 games. To Herb's point, if we make it to the Sweet 16, that's an achievement. I think that's a huge accomplishment for this team, but I don't see us going any further than that. And what now?
It would be sweet.
It'd be, oh gosh, I was actually going to say it out loud, but it would be sweet. But I don't see us going any further than that, and I can accept that. I mean, it is what it is. So
Jay Bake said no help with the Swifties, by the way.
I got you.
49ers and Hawks is at halftime. It's 24-6.
I think Seahawks got this one. Yeah.
So 49ers come out with the ball after half, and you got to think this got to be a touchdown drive. This is down territory already. So, but we'll just throw it up in there. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
I think it's too late to do that. You don't have, like we kind of said, you don't have a big.
Nate's not going to change his strategy. It got him to the Final Four 1 year. That's just the type of coach he is. He's not going to change his strategy. So we just have to get the right pieces in here to kind of work the strategy out. It's just not going to be this year. And like I said, I don't know who we have coming in next year, to be honest. I have no idea as far as recruiting. I know Caleb Holt was on the radar. But I don't know what type of 3-point shooter he is. He's just a 5-star small forward. But
I think the other thing is how do you attract somebody to change this? Hey, you want to? Exactly. I know you're a big guy. Do you want to come to our school and get no touches and maybe work on your 3-point shot? And people like, no, I think I'll go.
I feel like you just have to go on the portal and look at 3-point percentages and see who's going to shoot 3-pointers, and then get those guys to come to your school. A lot of the guys coming out of high school don't just shoot threes. They like to drive to the hoop. They like to play one-on-one basketball. And I'm not sure if you can attract those.
So in our group chat, folks, we have one Falcons fan.
I just saw it too.
And he actually posted, I'm officially hanging up the poverty coat. My pro team is now the Birmingham Stallions.
Okay.
So, 24-6.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle, number 1 seed. So what are no, the Broncos aren't making it, so you're not going to get both number 1 seed. So
it might be Houston, Seattle.
I would love that. That'd be a weird game.
Yeah,
that'd be a very, very weird game.
I definitely pull for Houston though. And to answer your question, bro, Houston's the team I'm rocking with right now. I'm not a Texans fan. I'm a Dolphins fan, but they got some Alabama guys, and we'd love to see D'Amico Ryans get a Super Bowl victory. But let's take it one day at a time. So,
it's complain about it. It could be worse. Yes,
it could be worse, Cat.
And you finally might have found your quarterback of the future, so things could actually be looking up for the Saints. That's the first step.
Yeah.
All right, the NFL game is starting up for the second half, by the way. They're at the 49ers are at their own 28. And is that B-Rob starting that there? Is McCaffrey hurt, or is he just not starting the second half?
I think he got a little banged up, but they said I didn't catch what they said about it. So
does anybody have an update on that one?
Yeah, Shaheed took it to the house on the opening play of the game. And the kicker, if you watch it, the kicker tried to trip him up too. That was the funny part.
Yeah, that was terrible.
The kicker tried to trip him up.
Christian McCaffrey came off the field after the first play of the last drive, I think, and he's still on the sideline. So,
okay.
Brian Robinson, formerly of Alabama, and then the Washington
Commanders,
is on there.
Carol, that's good. Georgia basketball's on fire right now. Good for them. Good for them. See what they could do when the tournament comes. So awesome.
Didn't make watch this YouTube yet. All right, Raj. Given that last week when we were on this show, we had a little bit of hope, right?
Yep.
Then it fell apart on Sunday.
Yep.
And then it seems like it rebounded. How are you feeling about the transfer portal and Alabama and the additions they have made? I didn't know where I was going with that. He's like, where's he? What's he? I
didn't. I feel much better than I did last week because and let me give my opinion on Alabama football when it comes to the transfer portal and stuff and recruiting. I think we recruit from high school to get some of the best players in the nation, and we try to do our best to retain those players every year. You jump into the transfer portal to kind of get depth pieces. If you get a guy out of the portal that ends up playing really, really good for your team as a hidden gem, so be it. But you're mainly, and this is just Alabama.
Is that a plug for your video?
Well, I did say that Rayson Delgatti, our new center, is going to be a hidden gem. I think he's going to be our starting center. And people look at it, he played at Cal Poly. I'm like, look at his stats. Over the past 2 years, only like 1 pressure, 1 sack. I'll take that, and I'll work with that. He's got good size for him. He looks like a good center. He knows what he's doing. Give him a couple months to get some chemistry down packed. Hopefully we see something, for A-Day, and we go from there. I'll take it. But to answer your question, I feel much better than I did last week because we were just swinging and missing. And if you think about it, Cam Coleman, Hollywood Smothers, those guys could have helped us out, but we're pretty good at those positions. Am I right? We're good at wide receiver. We're good at running back. I think we've got some depth there. We've got some good pieces there.
Yeah. I said it when they first were doing it. I would much rather shore up the lines and then go with those guys out there. No, for sure, I like the moves that they made going to get the Oregon defensive lineman as well.
Terrence Green.
And we're not, but all this beef been picking up. Yes, sir. He went Aldi. Aldi had some good specials on him. And I think that they, like you said with Terrence Green.
Yep.
But I think also with some of these not being the highest rated guys, I think they're trusting their evaluations of guys.
I like that. I like that.
So.
It doesn't have to be the highest rated. It's got to be guys that can fit within your scheme. And again, it's January now. We got until August, September to kind of get these guys ready. So we got time. Mess with these guys. Let's see what they can do. And again, if these guys end up playing well, you want to re-sign them again for another year. But that's a discussion for another time. So I like what we've done. We've got some backup pieces in the offensive line and the defensive line. I think Arian Carter, the guy, the edge from Tennessee, is still out there, but I don't know. Our linebacker, from Tennessee is still out there. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I like what we've done so far. We waited a little later than most teams, but we waited until literally like the last day and just started. We signed some guys, so in the right position. So I'm fine. Let's be honest.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to have good competition on the offensive line, a good friendly competition to see who's going to get some starting spots, and then of course it's going to come down to the QB. Austin Mack or Keelan Russell. I feel like both of those guys can start. I like what I've seen from Austin Mack, and I like what I've seen a little from Keelan Russell. So we'll just see what happens.
San Francisco went from a 4-2 right near midfield and then took a 14-yard sack.
I didn't see the play, but thank you for telling me.
Oh, my bad. Well, look away. No, like I said, sometimes you can't just go after the high-priced talent or the biggest name out there. It's like when I decided to start this podcast, I didn't go any big name or anybody popular. I just went for the cheapest guy that I could afford to do a show with. So sometimes that's what you have to do. Like, who do you have good chemistry with? You can't always do the biggest name. So,
Herb, you're calling me cheap. I have a Costco card.
Wow.
I have a Costco membership.
Yeah. And I'm not a huge tape guy, but a lot of people.
I'm not either. I think that's Clint Lamb. He does all the tape, but I like the size from Nick Brooks, and I like the guys that we got. And Herb, we still have time to sign some more guys. Is that correct? Like, or how does this work now?
The only deadline that's been hit is entering the portal. But people have now. I think there's a deadline, and I read this earlier. There's still a deadline as far as you have to sign people to where they can still get in, like either be in this. Like you can't. I don't think you can wait till like February and sign somebody as far as or like if you wait that long, then they can't enroll until like the summer or something like that. And I had that article up and I just forgot to do it. So wait, I got to click this one and then keep moving on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't have to click on that one. Oh my gosh. Herb, what do you think? What do you think about Richard?
Sure, Joe. I agree.
Yeah. What do you think about Richard Young signing with Colorado?
Did he sign with Colorado?
He did.
He was the only one I saw hadn't. Oh, I didn't see that.
Colorado. I feel like he got himself into a situation where nobody really wanted him, and he had to just take like somebody at the last second.
Everyone was out there.
Yep.
I don't think you'll be hearing of Richard Young again. Colorado fell off huge. Not like they were great, and they fell off this last year. And the biggest thing you've heard about them is they're losing their best offensive lineman. So I don't know what he's expecting from Colorado, or if that's just all he could get. So I wish him well. I have no idea what really happened this year, but I think he maybe overthought that one, or somebody gave him some advice, and that was just never going to be a quick pickup. So and
Kyle, we did too. I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Oh,
sorry,
Kyle. We did too. We wanted to see Richard Young stay and develop, and I think he was here for 2 or 3 years, but he just he wanted to go somewhere else, and maybe he starts at Colorado. But to Herb's point, I mean, I don't know how many games they're going to win. Offensive line's not going to be that great. We'll see what happens.
When Jan Miller went down before the first game. Raj and I were the most shocked people ever when the announcer was like Riley for the carry. We were like,
"Who's that?
What?" Yeah, we're thinking, Richard Young was next man up. So very surprising how that all went down too as well. I don't know if you got. So I think, Raj, they've shored up the lines. They've got to a lot of the numbers. I would not be surprised if we still grab a wide receiver just for numbers' sake. I think you're probably at that part now where a lot of the bigger pieces have gone. So now you're looking for depth pieces. It's just harder to me to pitch a guy like, hey, come here and be our 6th wide receiver.
Right.
At the same time, numbers-wise, you have to pick up somebody like that. And
that's true. That's true. That's true. And there are some guys out there that just want to come and maybe play for somewhat of a scholarship. So they'll come and join your team and be that 5th or 6th wide receiver and hopefully get some garbage playing time. So they're out there. We'll get them. Keep in mind, remember MJ Chirkwin? He ended up signing for scholarship, so he's back for next year. He'll be lower on the depth chart as far as receivers concerned.
Yeah. Yep. And yes, I think we do still need linebackers, but it's kind of like what position? Because even when I look at targets, courtesy of Bama Hammer, they don't have another linebacker and only like an edge and a defensive line in there. So I thought we did.
That's why I mentioned Arian Carter's name from Tennessee, but I don't know if we get him or not. So that might be a long shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
Another thing I want to say, and I think I may have mentioned this earlier, is I think when a lot of we get some players from the portal, some people try to look at how many stars there were, 4 or 5 stars coming to high school or whatever, or what school they played at previously. You just want to get guys that you might be able to develop and work within your system. Yeah. They might not be the most well-known people, but hey, can this guy fit into the Alabama system? Yeah, we could use him. Again, our center from Cal Poly, he can work. He'll fit in the system. He can work and probably get a starting job.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No, I agree. And I think the days of checking like that are gone.
Yeah.
You kind of have to go with, like you said, Raj, what does this guy do and what could he do for our team? So
right.
Trust your team's evaluations over the meaningless stars at times. So there were plenty of teams that just went star-studded and threw everybody together and it didn't work out. Yeah, I think Seattle's going to end up scoring again, Raj, and probably end up with
this game's over. Yeah.
It was over, and then it's over. So 49ers, he had a good season, injury riddled for sure, but I just want to see Milroe time.
You think we'll see it?
Isn't it funny too? No. Because Drew Lock is up next.
Oh yeah.
But it was funny when the Darnold injury news came out and everybody was like, "Oh, is it Milroe time?" I was like, "No, you don't."
Yeah, and I saw that too. I was like, no. Drew Lock is their backup. Like, they're not going to put Milroe in a playoff game and just, if they do, they would probably just tell him to just run the ball. Just run the ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't see him on the list of targets, but I did figure there was still someone out there. So, how do you feel if you're in the transfer portal right now and you didn't get snapped up already?
How does that work? I mean, if you're in the transfer portal now and you don't get snapped up, like, what are your options? Can you go back to your previous? Like, what can you do?
Go ask Ajayi Hall.
He's going to the draft. Remember?
Like, he's got tickets to the draft.
I don't know. No, he's
speaking of which, folks, we do like I said, we'll probably be on another 15 minutes or so. We're not staying to the end of this game. We do need a work, play, live, ditch for tonight. One or two.
Yes.
I don't know if we need to start giving out subjects so everybody just doesn't put themselves into them. But Big Mike has been holding it down in the past couple of weeks with them. But we can use a couple. What?
There's over 3,000 players unsigned. This is kind of to me and Herb's point. Like, what happens? You go back to your team you just left. They're kind of like, well, dude, you entered the portal. You don't want to be here. So why would we give you any playing time?
So we don't care about you.
Yeah. So, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And I feel like, I guess Jeff kind of answered the question too. He's like, there's nowhere for them to go because the roster spot's been filled. So you just, is your college football career over because you entered the portal? To some people, unfortunately.
They'll find some lower. There's always a low, but it won't go the way you want it to anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably find a lower school that'll still take you, depending on where you came from. So, yeah, Kyle, I don't. It's hilarious that they want to. Like, if you're Auburn right now, there's nothing that you can say or talk trash about. Like,
they have no team. Yeah, they have nothing going on there. So, and keep in mind, we played them in Tuscaloosa this year. You should go to the Iron Bowl this year, Herb.
Am I allowed to?
Okay. Is the curse me and you there together, or is it just you there? Or just me there?
I don't know. I was there in Oklahoma.
I'll be at the Georgia game. Herb and I will be at the Georgia game on October 10th. So
yes, but Mike is going along with us to help break the curse.
Okay. And I already got my plane ticket and everything, so I got that. So we'll be there.
You're flying? I thought I was just going to come pick you up.
And then drive back? Yeah, really?
Joe said, Joe, we're going to keep the faith right now. In year 3, we're going to keep the faith that they develop somebody. But your point is absolutely valid. So
yeah.
Alex, who's doing your first one?
First what?
He gave us a work, play, live ditch.
Oh, okay. Yes, Alex. Yes. Who do you want to do the work, play, live ditch for me and Herb?
Yeah, because you'll probably get 2 way different answers. Yeah. Jeff, if I know we should have just said Rodg. Alex, who is your favorite, Herb or Rodg?
Uh-oh.
I already keep scoring. What did I say? Rodg is up 97-14 right now.
I think that's highly inaccurate.
It might be.
You don't have to
placate me. Because I'm going to cut this out later. This is a user-submitted work, play, live ditch.
Okay.
One of our members, proud member, we appreciate your support. Alex jumps up. Bryce Young, Jake Coker, Jalen Hurts, and Tua. Rodg, work, play, live, ditch.
All right. I'm going to ditch. Oh, this is crazy. I always do my ditch first to get that out the way. I think I'll ditch Coker just because I don't know how. Out of all the other guys, he seems like not the least appealing, but the least just the fun. He's all about business, and I'm like, let's maybe have some fun every once in a while. So I'm gonna ditch Coker strictly for that reason. But I appreciate Jake Coker for what he did for that 2015 season. Big guy, big quarterback, won us a natty. Shout out to Jake Coker. I'm going to hang out with Jalen Hurts. I'm going to have an island time with Jalen Hurts, which is probably not going to be too anything exciting. Just him. Maybe he has a glass of wine, and we play.
Looks like a glass of wine guy.
Maybe we play bingo or play with the abacus or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's Jalen Hurts right there. It's like, no, I don't laugh, I don't drink, yeah, I don't do it, yeah, but I'll figure that out. I'm going to.
Jalen will have you. Hey, Jalen will be like some non-alcoholic whiskey. One shot. I'm good.
Tua will be my roommate. We'll talk about the good old days. We'll talk about second and 26. We'll chill out, kick it, and then I'll work with Bryce Young. I've always talked about how cerebral Bryce is. He's one of the best decision makers I've seen.
You just want to work with somebody you're actually taller than. That's all it is.
I think he's actually like an inch taller than me. It depends on if you're looking at Wikipedia or not, but I'm close in height to Bryce, so I'll work with Bryce.
Sounds good. I like it. That was a good one. We have another one of our members.
All right, this got to be for. Okay.
This is her. JMO, Jameer Gibbs, Germ, Parker Brailsford.
Okay, it's a good one. Good one, Mike. What up?
First off, I love this one.
Yeah, I do too.
I think I'm a hang out with Gibbs.
Okay.
Just because he looks like he might be the most fun out of this group. So I'm going to hang out with Gibbs. I'm going to live with Germ because he just seems like the guy that's like, the house will be in order.
Yeah.
I'll keep things together. You never have to worry about like the trash has already been taken out, no wild parties. He's probably over there reading his Bible. So we're good. Right. I think I will work with Parker Brailsford.
Okay.
Because he seems like, hey, I will always be on time to work. I'm going to come in. I'm going to do my job. You never have to worry about me not, missing or whatever. And I'm going to have to ditch JMO because he seems like the most trouble out of this group for sure. And I can't get in any trouble. So JMO.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I'm too old for that. So if I was younger, it'd probably be JMO, but I feel like he might be the most trouble out of this group. Sorry, JMO. Love you, bro. And yes, we knew Raj and Tua I thought would be the end up hanging out. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Tua is my guy. Brock Purdy threw an interception. Yeah.
No. What did did he?
Yeah.
I started away for a second. So Kyle didn't say who wants to do that one. So we'll have to come back to his. They're mad at you on Coker.
I know.
You only keep Coker if King Henry comes with him.
Like I said, Jay Coker is just one of those quarterbacks that, man, he did everything that 2050. He's a big, strong guy, good arm.
Right.
You
think I didn't notice that you ditched the white guy out of that group? You think I
didn't even want to say that. I didn't mean it like that.
You think I wasn't paying attention? Nobody else wants to say it
like that. I love everybody, man. I love everybody. So. Oh my gosh!
So, live next to Jalen Hurts. Yeah, Jalen seems like a cool guy. That's why I'm surprised you said go out with.
Yeah.
No drinking or pursuit turn. No, Alex. I would have to keep my. He'd probably pour out my alcohol and put water in there instead. So,
yeah.
He cuts his hair, so added bonus. What did I miss? Almost time to wrap it up. And sir, So who's supposed to do Kyle's other one? He didn't say, right?
Which one?
His work, play, live, ditch just starts with Cotton.
Did he okay. He didn't specify. Okay.
Thank you, Herb. I think he's Thank You, Herb. I was thinking about JMO maybe. It couldn't hurt at this point. So we've already got 2 votes for Mac. I mean, it's not going to get any worse, right? So I think they should put in Mac and put in Milroe. And really, in this game,
I say put in Milroe, just let him run the ball.
I'm down. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, but who was the winner?
Yeah, and who? That's a good question.
We're gonna go to another. Kat, you tell us who has to do Kyle's work, play, live, ditch. If Kat's still over there.
Okay.
So I think that's it for our stuff with this last one. I did have a quiz for you, but I'll hold that till Wednesday now.
Okay.
So, Wednesday will probably be some championship game recap and playoff recap. The week after, I haven't sent the message out yet, but Mike's already here, and we'll just ask Bama beat. Maybe that will be our SEC recap.
Okay.
SEC recap, where we talk about what everybody had them pegged as their win totals and who was actually accurate and got theirs right. Oh, Kat says Herb. Yeah. And then maybe the week after we'll do another recap for the whole year. We'll see. And of course, we'll continue to talk transfer portal and everything. Oh, Raj, I have an idea for our next video.
What's up? Oh, you got
I'll tell you. Yes, I'll tell you. Look at this.
Gotcha.
Carol, are you going for Indiana or are you going against Carson Beck? I feel like it's more.
I feel like she's going against Carson Beck.
Yeah. Carol, part 2 of that question. What if it was Alabama against Miami? Then who would you root for? All right, so here's the one where she wants to did I scroll past it already? Why didn't I put a star on it, Raj? What's wrong with me?
I have no idea.
The evil version, work, play, live, ditch. Cotton, Jeff, Justin Riley,
JT. Oh wow.
I will be sending this to you. This is not as hard as what you guys think it is. I'm ditching Justin Riley. He fired me twice from his network.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes. He and when I send this to him, he'll go, "Really? That's what? Yes, man. You fired me twice from your network." So yes, Justin gets the ditch. He knows I love him. If he actually ever shows up, I'll have a drink with him. But yeah, he's getting ditched. I will work with JT because he looks like the kind of guy that, you know, huffs 3 Mountain Dews before he goes and work, and it's just like a ball of fire. And like the work percentage will be JT doing 75% of the work, me doing 25% of the work. But he'll probably look at the 25% I did and be like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, we did that thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, we did." You know, while you were carrying those 7 boxes, I carried this one. But you know, this is about 1 box, whatever. So I definitely do that. I'll live with Cotton because he seems kind of like a chill guy, and especially in the middle of Bama season, or like when stuff is really going, he's making videos all day, so I never have to worry about like, is he messing up the apartment? Is he having wild parties? Nah, because he's always doing that. And then I'm gonna go hang out with Jeff, even though I've invited Jeff up several times. He was like an hour away. I'm like, "Jeff, you want to hang out?" Jeff's like, "Herb, I'm a little too cool for you right now.
Jeff's busy, man.
What's going on? I'm a little busy, but one day it'll happen." So that's my work play ditch. Cannot
I like
get
that.
me in trouble.
I like that.
Thank you. Let me see. Let's see how bad I did. Yes, Mike. I said I had sent out the message.
See how bad all of us did.
Yeah, you won't. I nailed one of mine, which means I'm probably 1 for 1 win, 3 losses. But I got my Texas one. That's probably the only thing that I did right. So it's a little bit of both, but I would pull for Bama. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. And I get it, by the way, with the Carson Beck thing. So either way, it's fine. I don't care. I just want to see Michael Herb. I know. The man is making a spectacle of himself.
He is.
So, yeah, Don, Big Mike.
Don, thank you for joining. Yes.
I see, appreciate you, Jeff. You know it's nothing but love here, man. So
yes, of course.
And I will be cutting that out and sending it to Justin Riley himself too.
All right.
Uh-oh. Jeff is sliding into the gun with one last one. Do you want this last one, Raj?
I'll take it.
All right. Last one. Work, play, live, ditch.
Click on it. Auburn fan, Tennessee fan, LSU fan, Georgia fan. I'm gonna ditch. I'm gonna ditch the Tennessee fan. I just can't deal with it. Can't take it. Can't deal with it. You know what? I'm gonna make this funny. I'm gonna hang out with the Auburn fan. We're just gonna get drunk together, just talk about how much we hate each other, and be like, and at the end of the day, like, "Man, I love you too. Love you too, bro. Yeah, blah, blah, blah." I'll work with the Georgia fan. If they have that Kirby Smart mentality, I'll work with them, and then I'll live with the LSU fan. At least we'll eat good. I know that. We'll eat good. Yes. Yeah.
Kyle, save that one for next week. We will get that one in for sure. Carol said, "Yeah, yep." And the way it ended there in Georgia, I don't blame you.
Not good.
Appreciate y'all on this shortened version.
Oh yeah.
Tonight, the NFL game did not hold our interest long enough for to go, and all the basketball is done. We'll be back Wednesday with our recap, more transfer portal news, of course.
Yeah.
And our recap of the playoffs and the championship game. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. Raj, final thoughts? How great I am? Is that what you want to talk to everybody about?
No, again, yeah, Herb is great. again, we're excited and happy with and pleased with what Alabama did in the portal. Good to see, and we'll see what else happens in the next days to come. So I'm happy. I'm happy with our team. I'm happy with the team's season this year. Excited about 2026.
Let's do it. Roll Tide, everybody.
Peace out.
There's the last one. Yup.
Thank you, Carol.
Oh, I'm with that too. So Roll Tide.
Appreciate
love y'all.
Cat. Touchdown Seattle. This game's definitely over. Oh yeah.
I just said that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. My TV's behind you. Sorry.
Yep. All right. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll
Have a good
Tide,
night.
y'all.